Hello everyone, Charles Walhingford, and I had to get in on this conversation. This conversation is what watch attracts women? What watch would most likely attract a woman? I watched quite a few guys to see what they actually said. And I'll tell you, I want everybody to be in on it, so I'm not going to, sometimes I won't say names because I may not agree with somebody, and rather than cause a problem, I just won't mention them. I'm going to mention everybody who did it. It was Perfect Timepiece, Urban Gentry, Federico Talks Watches, Addict, and Archie Luxury. With Federico, he was the first one to get this started, so I have to give him credit for getting this started. I have to give him credit. He actually got this going. But, it's a big but in this. Why is anybody asking a watch person about getting women? And I guess that's the best way I could put it. I want to put it a different way. Why are we at, no. That's not in their wheelhouse. That's not even the subject matter. That's what I want to say so I don't get in trouble. So I don't want to cause a beef, because I want to say other things, but I won't. In these videos, they gave their side. Some people talked about which watch would attract them the most because just trying to attract a gold digger, basically. Some of them actually gave it away in the very beginning to say that they dragged their girlfriend to the watch store. Dragged their girlfriend to the watch store. That tells you what I'm about to say right now. But I want to tell you who gave the absolute best answer. Not necessarily the best video, but the best answer was Archie Luxury. And his answer is actually my answer. What watch brings more women to you, more attracted to women? And his answer, and my answer is, there's no watch. Listen to what I'm telling you. There's no watch that will bring a woman to you. So if you're thinking that if I buy this watch, the girls will like me, you're so wrong. You're absolutely dead wrong. Now, if a watch, if a woman comes to you and says, wow, that's a nice watch, she's just trying to look for an opening, just like we do, to start a conversation because she likes you. It's not because of that watch. Maybe that watch is nice, but that's not what brought her over. You brought her over. She was attracted to you. That's why she said something about your watch. She wanted to start a conversation hoping that you would reciprocate. And she was giving you an opening. That's why she said anything about your watch. So, what is attractive to a woman? Want a specific, absolute, what's the word I want to use? Visceral, instinctual, ancient desire. It's an ancient desire that causes attraction. It has nothing to do, it can be from the beginning of time all the way to 2082. Women want specific things, and they have question marks, a question air in their head. They don't even know that's going on right there. That a lot of times they don't know. That's why they end up with guys that they don't understand why I ended with it. Why did I end it with him? He's such an asshole. Yeah, they end up. But that guy had a certain amount of checks in the box that she couldn't help but to be turned on to. And the big thing is what you look like. Do you look like a man? One, do you look like a man? Sometimes what you do to yourself keeps you from looking like a man. And there are definite, distinctive things that say you look like a man. A man's head is quite different than a woman's head. The way that the brow line is different. The jaw is different. The way a man structurally is different. A man's shoulders are wider than a woman's shoulders, and a woman's hips are wider than a man's hips. And then if you look the opposite, you look like the opposite of what a woman looks like, that's a turn on. Okay? Then, do you look like you physically can provide for her? Maybe it's your clothes that you're wearing, the ensemble you're wearing. How neat your clothes are, how clean your clothes are, maybe even how new your clothes are. Do you look like you could provide for her? And I failed to mention, do you look like you could provide for her and her baby? Because she's always, it doesn't matter how old she is. Again, this is instinctual. She's thinking about reproduction. Sex is about reproduction. Bottom line, sexual things is about reproduction. What we turned on is about reproduction. Men more so care about the first part. Women more so care about the second part. So do you look like you can protect her baby? Do you look like you can provide for her baby? Do you look like that? So if you look like you can physically provide, like I said, is what your clothes look like. Do you look like you physically can protect? Is what you physically look like. Or maybe even act. So if you look like you can do those things, then she will be attracted to you. All right? If you look like you can do those things. Notice I didn't say anything about an accessory like a watch. And I know everybody does a watch check. Well, I have my new watch. I have the new Omega Seamaster 300. There you go. That's the watch check. But this subject is serious because what bothers me more than anything else is people giving bad advice. Especially when you're good at something. Why did some of these guys come up with these lists or show these watches off that say this is what girls like? It bothers me so much. Because, again, women don't like watches. They don't like them. Sorry. You know why? Because this is ours. This is our thing. This is the few times that we're doing something for the sake of us, for the sake of me. Because look at all the things we do for women. This house I'm in, not my house, not really. No, it's my wife's house. Yes, I provide for her so she can have a house to protect her babies. All right? The car is not like a watch. No, because you might try to bring up the argument. Oh, what about a watch? I mean, what about a car? A car and a watch it's the same. No, absolutely not. Completely different. Because it's, again, about providing. It's about protecting. You can use that car to take her and her baby to the doctor or her baby to some food. You can take her baby out of the bad situation and her baby out of a bad situation. That's what that transportation device is. That's what that car does. Now, what's the last thing? The last thing, the most important thing, and it still has to do with what I said before about protecting and providing. That's what men do. It's confidence. Confidence is the most sexy thing a man can have. That is the number one thing, because there's plenty of men who don't look like what I explained, who don't look like their clothes aren't nice. They might be overweight. They might be physically weak. But confidence, mental strength will get you so far with women. Absolutely. And the confidence can come in with a watch. If you're wearing your favorite watch or a watch you just bought because you worked hard, you pushed and you fell down, got back up again, and now you're able to afford that watch and you're wearing it and you feel good about yourself, that confidence comes out. Absolutely, that confidence will come out. But confidence, that's what the biggest thing. Because, again, we're just trying to attract the woman. It's not even about keeping her. Because you're just trying to get her close to you. And that'll get her close to you. And that's half the battle, right? Getting a woman's not by luck either. And it's not by getting a watch. All right, guys. I kind of just scratched the surface on what I really wanted to say, and I was trying to govern what I really want to say also. Everybody who made that video, bravo to you for putting it out, but except for Archie Luxury, you know you left out something serious, didn't you? All right, Charles Walhingford. This is how I spent my money, but it's not how I got a woman.